Hi, everybody. So, today I want to talk a little bit about the story and the life of Abraham. Before he was called Abraham, Abram, the Lord tells Abraham that I'm going to bless you, that I am your exceedingly great rewarder. And then Abraham tells God that God, there's nothing greater than me having a child of my own, right? And so we learn here that Abraham, in his old age, he's thinking, he's worried, he's troubled that he doesn't have a child of his own, and that when he dies, who's gonna inherit his estate, his inheritance, his possessions and achievements. He goes on and asks God that, is it Eliezer, the servant in my household? And so we realize that Abraham is in distress here, right? And so we also learn here that the Bible makes us understand that when God told Abraham to get out from his family home, which is Haran, and move to the promised land, the Bible makes us aware that Abraham didn't just get up and go to that promised land. He took his possessions and achievements, all of his wealth and everything that he had accumulated in the land of Haran with him. We also later on found out that Abraham goes to Egypt. And as Abraham goes to Egypt, we observe here that he also comes with a lot of possessions and riches and wealth. Right? We also observe that as Lot was held captive, we realize that it was Abraham that took his army to go and fight the enemies and also be victorious, and bring all of them back, Lot and all of those that were held captive. And so we realize that Abraham was a rich man. He was a successful man. He was a prosperous, he was a famous man. But we realize that in his old age, he's concerned, he's worried, he's in distress, he's overwhelmed that he does not have a child of his own, And so I believe that God is teaching us something with the life of Abraham, that God is teaching us, God is encouraging us as youth that we should pursue our purpose. We should pursue our calling. We should pursue our destinies and our potentials. We should strive for them when we are young, because if we don't, then when we get older, we're going to still be craving those internal needs. We're still going to be craving those internal desires and those internal potentials, right? We realize that Abraham, he had the riches, the fame, the wealth, the money, but yet in his old age, he was craving for a child. He was desiring for a child. And so Abraham is teaching us that we shouldn't just go after the money, the fame, the wealth, the success, all of those things, but we should go after the internal needs within us. We should go after the internal potentials, the internal purposes, the internal things that God has placed within us. Because when we do, or when we get older, then we're just going to relax and rejoice and just give glory to God.